going somewhere? Oh, Lord help us. A lot of people have been looking for you, Mr. Richard Hagley. Or is it Mr. Ronald Hanway, or even Raymond Hilton? Oh, fly me neck. Ronald Hanway, I'm arresting you on a charge of fraud and deception. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you do say may be given in evidence. Do you understand the charge? Bill Barrett arrived home to find Betty bursting to tell him the latest news. He'd just been to see Clifford Apsley about the subject of who is responsible for winding the church clock, and had noticed the cars outside Acrebury House. Betty, something's been happening down at Acrebury House.
Bill, they've got him.
Eh?
That property developer, the Hanway or whatever it was.
How did they manage that, then?
Well, they couldn't think of your son-in-law. He spotted him in the grounds of the house and sneaked along here and rang the police.
Oh, well, I'm blessed. Where's Alec
He's
now,
been to the bathroom 3 times since he's been here.
Must be the excitement.
No, I think his condition's getting worse, you know. Here, wash your hands. I'll pop the kettle on.
Ah, righto. I spoke to the vicar about the church clock, by the way.
What did he say about it?
Well, apparently Edwin Clark, John's uncle's been winding the clock since they installed it. Once a week it has to be done. Clifford reckons he won't let nobody else tamper with it but himself.
That's a bit funny, innit?
Ah.
Surely it'd be a better idea to have a rota of people, just in case one fell ill or went away or something. Like me, Ivy and Gwen Emblin are on the church flowers rota.
I can't help feeling, you know, love, that there's something a bit queer about the church clock. It was all done so quickly and easily for my liking.
Hello, Bill.
Oh, here comes the hero of the minute. How you feeling, Alec?
Really raw down below, but glad that fraud's been arrested at long last.
Ah, fancy him coming back your adder all easy.
You stopping with us for a bit of tea, Alec?
Oh, well...
Ah, go on, sit down and take it easy. You don't look all that good. I'll give you a lift home after tea.
Thanks. The sooner I get in hospital for that surgery, the better. Thunder rumbled in the distance, and the rain began to fall in Acrebury. This weather had been forecast yesterday and had arrived at last. Edwin Clark peered out of the bay window in the public bar of the Boar's Head. The room was now very dark because of the storm. As the lightning started to flash, his long, grim face could be seen. He was not happy.
I shall come away from the window, Uncle Edwin. You might get struck by lightning.
What would you care if I was, Johnny boy?
You can cut the I'm feeling sorry for myself tone.
Well, there I was wanting to put me inheritance to some useful purpose, and it's rejected. It's all Jockstrap's fault. He's a bad influence on you, boy.
It was a mutual decision, Uncle Edwin.
Yeah.
We both wanted you to invest your 10 grand wisely. Putting it into a business like this is a bit hit and miss. It wouldn't necessarily be an investment, you know.
Shove it, John. You two just want me out of here, don't you, eh?
Well, to be honest, you have stayed here a bit longer than was originally intended, ain't you? London's your home. It's where your heart really is. All your mates are there. Mum's close by. Country life ain't for you, let's be honest.
I ain't got no friends left alive up in the smoke. Nah, I'll learn he was the last. They're all dead. I wanted to make a new life of myself, and I thought sharing it with my favourite nephew would be the ideal way.
He got the church clock sorted out, and I know Mr. Apsley was very pleased about that.
Yeah, that reminds me. I got to pop over to the church and wind it up.
Look, teach somebody else to do it. You can't wind it up all by yourself forever, can you?
By the time Collingbourne Tuck went across to the post office for his and Miss Weaver's pensions, the thunderstorm had more or less passed over. The ground was very damp still, but the sun was beginning to shine through the clouds again.
That's turned the heat down a bit, Carrie.
That storm? I can't stand lightning. I told Arnold he'd had to serve out here during the storm.
Thunderstorms don't hurt you.
Oh, the thunder don't bother me, but 'tis the lightning I can't abide. You hear stories of folk getting struck by it.
I likes to watch it from the window. Seeing that jagged lightning fall to the ground's fascinating, I reckon.
Let's have your book.
Here, how's your Jim getting on these days, and where's he based now?
He's been based at Tidworth ever since he got his commission. But I don't hear from him much. He don't trouble about his mother. He ain't got much love for Colingbourne.
Oh dear, he been in the army for a main few years now, ain't he?
25 years this year, as a matter of fact.
Ah.
Oh, is that Miss Weaver's book?
Oh, yes. Any more news over Miss Marshall at the school?
No, she hit that kiddie, didn't she? Fancy losing your job over giving a bit of discipline.
Well, that's
I don't
what
know.
I said. But what about that property developer getting arrested yesterday then? I never thought he'd show up back here in the
that's the
village.
sort of people that wants punishing. Not people trying to do their jobs, like Miss Marshall.
Dai Owen was beginning to lose his patience with his interfering sister. In 1 week she'd managed to upset more people than Dai had even met in the years he'd lived at Acrebury Green Farm. Her latest outburst, against Dai himself, was almost too much for the old boy to tolerate.
I've mopped that floor, Tudor. Don't you walk over it, mind? I told Ivy Crook to go earlier on.
You did what?
Well, I can't think what on earth you were thinking of, taking on somebody as sloppy at cleaning as her.
Bethan, Mrs. Crook is a good cleaner. She might also be a gossip, but she's a good cleaner. You had no right telling her to go. You don't pay her wages. Gareth
Good
and I
money
do.
thrown down the drain it is.
At least it isn't your money.
Get off my clean mopped floor. I've already told you once.
I shall walk exactly where I want. You've been here a week so far. In that time you've interfered with everybody's lives. This house, you've driven away our friends and upset our landlords, the Barretts. I think you've been here long enough. You've had your holiday, Bethan. Now it's time you went back home. To Wales.
What's the point of me going back down there? All my family's here in Acrebury now.
All your family?
All you and Gareth.
What about Iris? She's back in Magor. You go and join her.
She could look after herself. But you'd need me, Tudor.
Oh, like a hole in the head.
Ever since poor Gwyneth passed over to that chapel in the sky, you've both been missing a woman's touch. So I thought I'd do the decent thing and move here to look after you.
Gwyneth, God rest her soul, has been gone all of 5 years, and we've managed perfectly well without your interference. So when are you packing your bags and going home?
Never, Tudor. I'm here to stay, see?
Oh, dear.
The afternoon was bright and warm again. Sue Denning had been for a walk as far as Foxbury's only shop, which was in fact in danger of closing. Baby Barney lay in his buggy, looking nice and cool in his white gown and tiny cap. All was peaceful. She turned the corner into the small lane where their cottage stood. The young girl who'd been hanging around outside the cottage for several days was back again. When she saw Sue, she looked awkward. Sue stared at her, then walked up the path towards her front door. She hesitated before putting her key in the door.
You're looking lost. I've noticed you hanging around here for several days now. Are you okay? Are you Mrs. Denning? That's right. But look, who are you? I'm his mother. You what? I gave birth to him in Mr. Emling's barn. I'm Cleo Petty. Oh, I see. Look, what do you want? I just wanted to be sure that he's being looked after properly. Well, it's not really up to you now, is it? My husband and I are his family now. We don't like the way you've been hanging around our home for the past few days. So, please go away. Will you?